Welcome back everyone, and welcome back to some more F1 2021 My Team Career Mode. We have finally settled down a bit since the last episode. It's been an infuriating episode, but we have calmed down now and we are ready for the next Grand Prix, which is the Italian Monza Grand Prix. We're not going to Imola just yet because I loaded this career mode before the Imola update was announced and was released. There we go. We do see the white Red Bull livery on the cars right now because the update did happen, and yeah, we'll have to wait until the next season to go there. But it is Monza time, a circuit that we are very strong on. If you guys haven't seen the previous episodes, make sure you check out the link in the description. There's a link to a playlist of all the F1 2021 My Team videos we've done so far. You guys know the drill by now. I've said that multiple times on multiple episodes, so please be sure to check that out if you guys are new to the channel. But we're gonna head on into Monza. Let's see what we can do here, and hopefully we have a decent durable car to see us until the end. Before we continue though, I just want to make sure you guys are subscribed. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please do consider subscribing using the red button down below and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when I upload next. More F1 2021 My Team content will be going up and other gaming videos as well, so please be sure to support the channel and stick around and join the community that we're trying to build here. Thank you guys for the support, and let's move on with the Italian Monza Grand Prix. Ethan apologizes for the durability issue we've had last time out, research and development, but we don't get any resource points. Thanks for nothing there, mate. We have the second best car, of course. All the upgrades are through. We're just waiting on a couple other durability stuff from the supplier. We did get one in the previous Grand Prix, General Wear, and we're waiting for two more that are coming in September and November. So hopefully we'll get those final elements in through soon. Also, last time out, I think it's the control electronics that busted. Thing is though, I've been using column 3 for most of these. Energy store wise, things weren't that good, so I moved over on energy store and turbocharger, but I don't know how the 4th column blew up. I wasn't even using it. I was using number 3, so I have no idea what happened. Yeah, I just don't know what happened. But anyway, we're moving on. Nothing to work on. The car is fully upgraded and we don't have any other issues to deal with. So we're going to go straight into the Italian Monza Grand Prix. There's no other distractions around us, so I'm hoping for a solid race weekend. Let's score some points. Nico Rosberg has been doing well since his return, so let's see if we can help him and help the team jump up a couple places. Let's see how the Italian Monza Grand Prix goes. And it's time for qualifying at the Italian Grand Prix in Monza. The practice session showed us that we love this track, and it just showed during practice as well. We sped straight through all 3 sessions. The last session was a rainy session, so that's where I did my quick practice to finalize the upgrades as well as the resource point generation. So yeah, that was a dud, but for FP1 and FP2 we got in some good laps, a lot of laps around this circuit, trying to push the car to its limit and also trying to see what the pace is like. The main issue of Monza is trying to keep the downforce on a correct level. You don't want to start skidding around because that will lose you tenths, even seconds around the circuit, especially around the Lesmos areas. The first and second Lesmos are very important to get right because that is where we're actually going to make a lot of time on the AI, as well as the chicane in sector 2 to 3. I think like between those 2 sectors, there's that chicane before the long straight to Parabolica and then the start-finish straight. So it's going to be important to get our downforce right. I think I have that correct. I think I have a solid setup in the car. I'm using Lucas Blakely's setup from time trial, and so far it's been pretty good. I had to adjust the brake bias a little bit, or the brake pressure a little bit, because the car has extremely good brakes, so whenever I press down hard on the brake pedal, it's just skidding. So it's good to pull it back a bit. We're dropping it down to 90, and that is the only adjustment I made. So we're ready. Nico Rosberg did pretty well but I scored the maximum amount of resource points, so we are really helping each other out. Nico Rosberg, by the end of FP2, scored 4th, so P4, and I was P3, so we are quite competitive at this Grand Prix, so let's see if we can make good positions on everyone else, make some good points today. Hopefully the car stands up compared to last time out. It was a bit of a shame that the video ended so early, but hopefully we have a solid video today. Thank you guys again. Just want to make a side note here. Thank you guys again for 100 subscribers. This is for you guys. Let's push on through. Hopefully we can get 200 and more soon. So thank you guys so much for the support. I'm going to continue with this journey. So it starts here. Let's see what we can do in qualifying 1 of the Italian Grand Prix. Coming around Parabolica now. Let's take a look and see what position we are. 116.0 to beat. Okay, we're P14. I think I can improve on it one more lap. We do have the slipstream of the Haas ahead, so we'll see if that helps us. Mazepin's slipstream helped us somewhat. We gained a couple of tenths. That brings us up to P8. Nice. Oh, and we're getting faster here. I don't think I need to do another lap. We are in trouble, but let's see if we can break through. Okay, so Max Verstappen with a 115. Wow. A lot of people improved by a lot. Nico Rosberg in P9. Oh my god, I'm in P18. Callum Ilott, Schumacher, Aitken, Schwartzman, and Mazepin get knocked out. Wow, that is a shocker. That is quite disappointing for us. But okay, we'll see what we can do from P18. We are always stronger on race day. Let's see if we can, cause an upset and get driver of the day tomorrow.
Welcome back to one of only 2 countries that has held a race every year since the very first Formula One World Championship in 1950. It is, of course, Italy, one of the great racing nations. And it's time to get underway for the Italian Grand Prix. With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest circuit in F1. Hard braking zones going into the 3 chicanes make up the majority of the 11 corners on this 3.6-mile circuit. And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some closer action. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
Well, the throttle goes both ways, Crofty. You've got to have the discipline not to try and win the race on the first lap, so always be prepared to lift early and give those around you more space. Trying to be the last of the late breakers with half a dozen cars around you may pay off from time to time, but it's also a great way to lose your front wing.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and it's Pierre Gasly in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Perez, Yuki Tsunoda and Rosberg, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Bottas and Lewis Hamilton, Sainz, Giovinazzi, Esteban Ocon and Russell, Stroll, Latifi, Callum Ilott and the Golden Boy, Mick Schumacher, Aitken, Mazepin and Robert Schwartzman. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching.
So, Italian Grand Prix, here we go. It's going to be a difficult one starting from the back, but of course we are stronger on race day and we always perform. We're the opposite of the Mr. George Russell. We are people who don't show up on qualifying but show up on race day, which matters most, to be honest. So let's see if we can cause an upset. I'm going to underfuel the car a tad bit. I'm gonna hedge my bets on a safety car, possibly. We'll see if about half a lap of fuel in the deficit is okay. We'll try to save some fuel. 5 red lights, and away we go on medium tires while everyone else is on softs. Decent start. We're gonna get swarmed, of course, falling back to the rear. Okay, Mazepin. Okay. Of course. It's a full safety car. I told you I was hedging my bet on a full safety car coming out early doors. Mazepin with a kamikaze dive bomb in turn 1. We're up to P11, which is good. I'm assuming a bunch of people are going to start pitting. Vehicle condition.
No tire concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Okay, I was worried I might get a puncture considering considering debris can cause punctures in this game. Also in F1 2020, I think. If you run over a certain piece of debris, you can puncture your wheels. But looks like tires are fine. We're in P11. And always starting on mediums is a good sign with an early safety car because we can go longer on this stint. So let's see if we can really make this work. So far, so good. What a crash, too. That took out 2 drivers. Carlos Sainz is gone, so the Tifosi are probably fuming right now. They're gonna, swarm the track soon. Mazepin's a dead person now. He's a dead man walking.
Line. Stay in position until the green flags.
Alright, safety car's coming in. Gotta get some heat in the front right, which is struggling to get temp up a little bit. Stuck on 85, 86, but that's fine. Let's get ready to rumble. Here we go.
The track is clear.
We're right next to Hamilton. We got the slipstream of Ricardo. ERS flowing through the car. They're gonna start slowing down. Oh, what a dive bomb. Vehicle condition.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Okay, we're good, we're good. We're up to P7. Bottas did slightly hit us. Driver behind.
Bottas is behind you. Less than a second separate you. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got 2 stops remaining. The car behind has minor front wing damage. Front wing damage. The time last lap was a 1 minute 58.4.
Exceeding track limits there, but that's fine. First warning of the race. Bottas has front wing damage, so let's try and extend the gap to the cars behind. Our mediums are doing quite well. Let me see our tire wear. Less than 5%. Also, my engine components are all less than 5% worn, so if there's a durability issue, I'm gonna be extremely mad. Oh, someone's crashing in the first chicane. But we're good. We're trailing Rosberg, who's of course on a softer compounded tire. Oh, Leclerc's coming at us again. Cover the inside line. Good defense. Let's keep going. Of course, the soft compound tire runners are going to be a lot faster than us because we're on the mediums, but I'm trying to wait it out. Trying to see when their soft compound tires start dying off. Rosberg is a total of 5 seconds ahead. Oh my god, for a moment that was 3 wide there. Whew. Survived that sandwich between the Mercedes and the Ferrari. Come on, let's push. I need to improve on my time here. Okay, people are in the pits now. They're starting to switch over to the mediums for the rest of the Grand Prix, I'm assuming. We're still going strong. I think the AI is starting to break. In F1 2020, we had that experience where everyone was unbelievably fast. So I think we're reaching that session. Oh, Hamilton's out.
Right, some information on Hamilton.
Interesting.
It looks like
What happened to him?
terminal. They're retiring
Gasly's
now.
in. Perez is in. What the heck happened to Hamilton? Okay, we need to take a look at our fuel issue here. We're using too much fuel.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
Oh, there's a yellow flag for a Haas by the looks of it.
Leading
Mazepin's out.
by 11.2 seconds.
No safety car. A VSC would be helpful. But nope, we don't get a safety car. I should have gone on lean during the safety car. My mistake, but whatever. What happened, happened. We gotta make do with what we got right now in the present.
Caution, caution.
Same spot again for Nikita Mazepin.
Ahead of you, there's a yellow flag ahead.
Same spot as Hamilton. So we're down 4 cars. We're down by 4 cars. Box this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
I'm losing too much time to the cars behind, so I'm gonna dip in earlier. We're sticking to the original plan here. Moving on to the soft compound tire. Let's see if we can save some fuel in the pit lane. We're gonna release in P16 or P6 right behind Nico Rosberg. Tsunoda's coming around Parabolica. Give us a fast turnaround, please. 2.7 I'll take. Let's see if we can get ahead of Tsunoda, please. No, we can't.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
Oh dear, we're in P7. But I think it's a good decision to dip in early. Catching up to Tsunoda now, we're within 1 second, so DRS is going to be available to us towards the end of this lap. Come on. We're doing alright here. Do need to preserve some fuel. I'm trying to lift and coast as much as I can. Come on, come on, come on. That was not helpful. Do not go on the grass, Sue. Here we go, and the slipstream of Tsunoda. We could get him before Parabolica. Ooh, can we get him before Parabolica? Think I did it. Collision, ugh. Sorry, mate. Vehicle condition.
Tire condition is still
Oh, fastest lap. Oh wow, that was the fastest lap, really? Didn't expect that, but hey, I'll take it. Time to lift and coast massively. I can't seem to get this final bit of fuel. Driver in front.
Nico is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 11.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. The time last lap was a 1:18.2. You're closing in by 7/10 per lap.
Ooh, I don't think that's enough to overtake him. But we set another fastest lap. Beautiful lap. We just keep getting faster and faster, but these tires are going to die off real soon too. That's the problem with the softs.
Lap of fuel remaining.
Okay, coming around Parabolica, we've managed to save fuel over the last 10 laps, resulting with almost a level on fuel. Final lap, it's been a fairly boring Grand Prix for the final couple laps. P6 from P18. think I'll take it. Our race pace isn't there compared to the AI, and I think we've reached the tipping point where the AI drivers are a lot faster than they were earlier on. We experienced this glitch in F1 2020, and I think it's the AI algorithm causing this. So you see, the AI just gained another second of pace somewhere, and that's usually happens on the last lap. I think every content creator has experienced this, but I'm kind of satisfied with the P6 finish. Did very well in the early stages to get us up to P6, and yeah, I'll take the points today. Double points with Rosberg just ahead of us. Pierre Gasly wins the Monza Italian Grand Prix, just like in real life in 2020. What a race for him. Another win for him today. But yeah, double points for us, very important. Would have liked a couple more points, but it is what it is. Coming in at P6. Beautiful. Alright.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Here we are then, a thoroughly deserved win in Italy after another excellent Grand Prix. Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today. What set them apart from the rest?
But they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
And look at this, they're coming out now. AlphaTauri have developed something of a reputation for forging exciting new talent, and we can see that here. Incredible victory.
What a race victory for Pierre Gasly. Seems like the Honda powered cars are the best. Maybe if I had a Honda engine, would I have more pace? I don't know. The performance and the durability of those cars seem to be a lot better than what we have. Possible partnership coming soon.
So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the Golden Boy. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
Alright, so let's take a look at the result. Pierre Gasly, Verstappen, and Perez on the podium spots. Norris, Rosberg, myself, Giovinazzi, Leclerc. Callum Island, Russell on the points. Stroll, Bottas, Ricciardo, Tsunoda, Ocon, Schwartzman, Latifi, Schumacher, Mazepin, and Hamilton. Rather, I should say, up until Schumacher are the ones who finished, with Nikita Mazepin, Hamilton, Sainz, and Aiken not finishing the race today. Standings-wise, we jump up to P6 ahead of Yuki Tsunoda. 65 points to our name. We overtake Bottas and Tsunoda. Sergio Perez overtakes Lando Norris. Equal number of points, but I guess Sergio Perez had a better results in the Grand Prix. Nico Rosberg storming up the ranks, overtaking Daniel Ricciardo with 39 points for Rosberg, so that's looking good for him. We overtake Mercedes after a good double points finish today, and we are on 111 points. Now, what would be reasonable? I think P3 we can push for, so let's see if we can really stack up points to get P3. Another Grand Prix done and dusted. Of course, this has been a difficult one after a very poor showing in qualifying. Can't show up for qualifying, but I show up for the race, that's for sure. Medium compound tire stint was actually very good, very solid. I think everyone else started on the softs, so I did well to not lose a wing, by the way. Mazepin just went in front of us and then just smashed into everyone else, so I was lucky to not lose a wing there. Sainz went out and Mazepin went out, and then I think Hamilton at some point went out as well. So there were quite a few DNFs, but I survived. And thankfully the engine survived as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I think we're heading to Singapore next time out. It's been a while since we've been to Singapore, so hopefully we can have a good race weekend. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe using the red button down below, and hit the notification bell as well so you're notified when I upload next. More F1 2021 My Team content will be coming, and please don't forget to comment down below what other brands you want Su Elite Racing to work with. We are planning for season 5, so please be sure to let me know in the comment section down below of some partnerships you'd like to see. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. Hope you guys are staying safe and healthy, and until the next video, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.